Hi, it's Martin.
And it's Mark.
And welcome to another video on my Knit365 YouTube channel. Today's video is a special one. We're in Amsterdam and we're off to Stephen and Penelope.
Roll the credits.
Yes, hello, good morning. I think it's good afternoon now. We are here in Amsterdam. This is Amsterdam Central Station with a lovely roof that actually spells out Amsterdam if you're far away. Mark is here. And we've just been for lunch across the river. We've been in that tower there, which was lovely. And now we're off to Stephen and Penelope. Of course we are. Of course, I'm not buying yarn. A likely story, Mark says. So yeah, we've been here 5 days. Yeah? Yeah, 5 days. It rained the first 2 days, which was glorious. Not. But it did mean we got to do lots of sitting in bars and coffee shops. And drinking and eating and knitting, although I'm doing something secret at the moment and I can't really show you, sorry. You'll get to see it at some point. And then the last 3 days it's been glorious sunshine. I've caught the sun a little bit on my head. My eyes are a little bit puffy because my hay fever is playing up. I know I'm always ill when I'm on holiday, but I'm not ill, it's just hay fever, it's fine. Popped a couple of antihistamines and all good, but my eyes are a bit puffy. Although we did go to bed at 3:30 one night. We were out exploring the evening sights of Amsterdam, so I was a little bit tired the following day. But there we go, that's kind of the intro. We've been on our holiday. I'm going to get run over by bikes. And yeah, we haven't done a holiday vlog like I did at Scandinavia because we've had a holiday, but of course it wouldn't be a trip to Amsterdam without Stephen and Penelope. So there we go. I'll do a little bit of filming of some of the sights, canals, flowers, that kind of thing. But it's our last day. We've had a lovely time. Someone wants to buy flowers to take home, so we need to go and sort that out as well. And yeah, let's go and squish some yarn and then I'll be back. So, greetings from the airport. It is currently 9 o'clock. My beard needs trimming. I know, I'm having it done this week. It's currently 9 o'clock. Our flight isn't until 20 to 11, so we've got an hour and 40 minutes until our flight back to Cardiff. So I thought I would be productive, edit this video, and then show you what I've bought. So you've just seen all of the Amsterdam, or some of the Amsterdam sites. Some flowers. The flower market is just amazing. There's another flower market that we went to about 5-6 years ago when we were in Amsterdam. We didn't get back there this time, but we went to the floating flower market, which was lovely. Saw Matt bought some flowers and like all the tulips. It's just, yeah, it's so pretty. And yeah, we just had the best time. Amsterdam has just been so chilled out. I said earlier in the video, it was raining when we got here, which wasn't great, but it was okay. We knew that the forecast was coming and it was going to be sunny weather, so we kind of took the rough with the smooth and we planned our trip then. So the early part of the week was very much sitting inside, knitting, crafting, resting, and then we knew that when the sun came, we would go and do some sightseeing. So that's what we've done. And then we left because we knew we had a really long day today, because our flight wasn't until 20 to 11 tonight. We left Stephen and Penelope to the last day, and then I brought you with me. So the yarn shop itself was amazing. I don't know why it was smaller than I thought it would be, but I don't know why I thought that. I think it's because I just think of Stephen West and Stephen and Penelope as this kind of like huge international well-known brand. I don't know whether I expected some kind of like knitting mega store, but it was a proper cozy local yarn shop. Like, I think pre-pandemic they did knit nights in the shop. You can imagine it just being full of people chatting and knitting and crafting together. So yeah, it was just such a lovely, chilled out vibe in the shop. And of course, just like the most amazing yarn, and all the yarn that you could see. It was like the who's who of yarn, right? Because it was all of the well-known brands that you come to associate with Stephen and Penelope, you know, Life in the Long Grass and La Bien-Aimée and Ching Fibre and too many others to mention. It was really lovely. I tried to look for some English brands, and it was really nice to see Layla of the Urban Pearl there, and also Lilith of Maiden Aunt. I think her name is Lilith. I do follow her on Instagram. I think it's Lilith of Maiden Aunt. So it was really nice to see some kind of British dyed yarns there, and there might have been some others, and if there were and I didn't clock your brand, I'm very sorry if you saw it there, if you saw it in the video. But yeah, it was just a fun time. We were there just under an hour because I was dithering. I couldn't make a decision for the life of me. Hey ho. So purchases, I got some knickknacks. I bought some darning needles. I'm not going to show you those. They're just plastic darning needles, because my old faithful darning needle with a little kink on the end, I've lost. I dropped it somewhere in the flat and I don't know where it is. But to help me with that, so I bought some new ones, but to help me with this, I bought some Notions nests. Now, there are 3 in a pack. You're going to have to excuse this being one-handed because I am in the airport without a tripod. So I've got this light colour, into a mid-grey, and then into a lovely brownie colour, and they fold up into a little nest. And the idea is I'm going to have one of them by my bed, because I often like to knit in bed, and I'm going to have one of them on the little table next to me on the sofa, so I can check stitch markers and darning needles and that kind of thing, so I hopefully don't lose things in the future, because I am a bit of a nightmare for putting things down and not remembering what I've done with them. So I bought some nests, and then obviously the yarn. So I bought 2 skeins of yarn by Ching Fibre, and Ching Fibre is actually dyed in London as well. And I bought this amazing yellow variegated speckle. These yarn labels, I've never seen like a see-through papery yarn label before. They're so cool. So I got one of these, and I got a contrasting grey with speckle. And then these two together They go so well. So I wanted something to do as like a little 2-colour project, and there's a pattern that I saw, and I'll pop it on screen now. I can't actually remember the name of it to tell you now, but it'll be on screen when you see it. And I think this is going to be great. So it's a really simple, a lightweight sort of scarf pattern, and this will be my framing colour. And then I'm going to use this as my contrast colour for the triangle section. And I think that will look really lovely, because as the colours go through the variegation, I think that will stand out. So actually, when I've got the lighter colour, it will be quite a subtle, a subtle triangle. There you are. And obviously much more contrast in the yellow. This beard bit is annoying me, sorry. So I got those two, and Mark helped me choose those. And yes, before you start, yes, it's Grello. You all know I love the greys and the yellows, but I have those two. So they are fingering weight, and this is the Dash-In Sassy, which I guess is the base, and this is the Platinum colourway, and this is the Smiler colourway. Gorgeous. And then the other one that I bought, this is a new to me dye. I've never heard of these before. Punk Rock Union. They are a dye from Germany. I've now researched on the internet and led to believe. And I've got this teals and greys. There was a real shocking pinky and a bit of yellowy. I was like, I just need one more. I need like a suit. So this is going to be the scarf. And I'm like, I need a souvenir project. And I went to pick up it was like a pinky, browny, yellowy, variegated. And then I saw this one at the bottom of the shelf, and I was like, oh, but Mark, look at that teal one down the bottom. And he was like, you always have teal. And I was like, oh, I know. So I picked the pinky one up, and I was like, oh, let me just look at the teal one. And I looked at the teal one, and the colorway is called Loki. So I just had to have it. It was meant to be. So I put the pinky one down, and I picked the Loki one up. So I don't know what this is going to be. This is going to be a stash acquisition. It can go in my stash until it decides what it wants to be. So yeah, look at that. Like gorgeous tealy colours into the light. Oh, someone's back. Oh, he's been to the duty free. Hello. My hay fever's still playing up as well. What have you bought? Oh, aftershave. So yes, so I bought that as a souvenir skein. Don't know what it's going to be. It could become socks. But we all know I'm yet to find a perfect pair of socks that fit me. So that will definitely go in the stash. So a good couple of purchases. And a very fun trip to Amsterdam. I'm very lucky that we got to have another holiday, and very lucky that we went to Stephen and Penelope. Stephen wasn't in the shop today, and neither was Malia. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Malia or Malia is the Penelope of Stephen and Penelope. So neither of them were in the shop, but the assistants there were super helpful. I was looking at different patterns, and they went and found different samples for me. So what about this? What about this? So super knowledgeable about all the yarn, and super helpful to grab samples and chat through different projects and lots of ideas. So if you ever have an opportunity to go to Amsterdam, obviously you need to go to Stephen and Penelope, and you won't be disappointed. I kind of feel like it's Wool HQ around the world. Stephen sends up an SOS and we all come running to Amsterdam. So yeah, so I hope that you've enjoyed a little trip to Amsterdam with me. It's been fun to kind of film this podette. You know, it's not a full podcast, it's just a quick behind the scenes. I think it's about 20 minutes long, maybe 25 minutes long. So a shorter one, but hopefully a fun one that you've enjoyed seeing bits of Amsterdam. and of course the yarn. So thank you very much for being here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you aren't a subscriber already. If you are new here, you are very welcome. And yeah, thank you for watching and giving me a little bit of your time. I have got a couple of days off work now, so I have lots of knitting and crochet to do because I've got lots of deadline projects that I've set myself. So I will also then, on my couple of days off, be filming my March month-end wrap-up, where I'll show you all the things I got up to and my finished objects. There are some, and yeah, so that will be next Monday. So I will be back in just under a week. So I think this is going to go live now on, is it Tuesday today, please? Yes, this will go live on Wednesday, and yeah, I'll be back next Monday then with my month-end wrap-up. So yeah, lots of things going on. Thank you very much for being here. Say goodbye.
Bye.
So for me and him, yeah, until we speak again, happy crafting.